Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. So the next cork ornament we're going to make is a Santa Claus. And what you're going to need is everything. Scraps of red fabric, some batting maybe, some straight pins with colored balls on the ends, glue. Let's just see what we can do. First off, we want to get our hook in there. So I'm going to take a piece of wire and I'm just going to make a loop. And I'm going to twist the ends together. I'm going to take just the end of my needle nose pliers and poke a hole down to the best of my ability into the center of the cork. Now just put a little dab of glue, hot, cold, don't matter, whatever glue you got, and stick our wire down in that hole with the hot glue so that we have it looped. And it doesn't matter if the glue shows because we're going to be covering it. Now, we're going to measure our hat here, and it's just a triangle of fabric, but you want to make sure the wider part at the bottom fits all the way around the top. Yes, it does. So now we're going to take our glue, and again, if you have small children, I advise you using like Elmer's school glue, not hot glue. And if your kids are big enough to use hot glue, get the low temperature glue, okay? Because this can get really hot and burns are not unknown. We're going to start at the edge and we're just going to roll or wrap this around our cork. Don't worry if the glue shows because we're going to be putting an edge around it. Just a little bit. Just fold that point over and put a piece of glue in the crease and then just kind of fold it over at an angle so that his hat looks like it's tipping, see? Now, we're going to make sure, and this time I am using my fabric scissors, we're just going to take a narrow strip of the white felt, fleece, whatever you can get your hands on. And we're going to cover the edge of our hat. Now you know, folks, you don't want the glue showing here. But if it does, when it's on the tree, no one's really going to notice, okay? And we're going to take our white and we are going to wrap it around the base of the hat. Just like that. Oh, this glue makes me crazy. We'll fold this piece back, snip it off, a little bit of glue. Now, what am I going to do here? Let's make Santa. Well, let's give him a face, or at least eyes. Okay, Santa's got twinkly blue eyes. So I'm going to take two straight pins. Almost used my fabric scissors there. And I'm just going to snip the pin part off with a pair of cutters. And I'm just going to pin these up near the bushy part of the white part of the hat. Because Santa's supposed to have twinkling blue eyes. And I'm just going to put a little red sequin for his cherry of a mouth. Right there. And it doesn't matter that it's round and it looks like he's surprised because we're going to put his beard there, right? See? You know, the little face here with his twinkly blue eyes. And now, the beard. And I'm just going to, use my fabric scissors for starters, and cut a half circle off the corner of my felt here. See? And we're going to take our glue gun and we're going to go all the way around. And then we're going to cover half of that red sequin. Almost kind of looks like he's sad, but that's okay. He's not sad. Santa's never sad. He's jolly. We're just going to round this off a little bit so he has a nice little beard. And if you want, you can just take little snips. Or you can use white yarn. There's his beard. And now I'm going to see if I can make a mustache. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a V. I'm just going to shape it. Like that. And then, see, I've just got a little, almost a mouth shape. And then I'm just going to cut a little V out of it to show his mouth. Will that work, do you think? I think it will. And I'm just going to trim this down off the corners. You can make it 2 pieces if you want. Maybe I will. Let's make it 2 pieces. And that way, it's easier. Teeny tiny bit of glue on one side of his mouth. A little tiny bit of glue on the other side. You don't have to put a mustache on, folks. I'm just being whimsical. Now, he needs something on the end of his hat, doesn't he? So, I don't have any tiny, tiny bells. So I'm just going to put a little sequin on the end. I'm just going to put a little drop of glue. There. Put a sequin on it. And there is our little Santa Claus cork ornament. Oh, 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 Merry Christmas! Isn't he cute? I think he's my favorite. Him and the ain't. I like them all. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, ornaments don't have to come from a designer store. Put the stuff on the table, all the craft stuff you can find, a couple of pictures, everything the kids need, and say, make us some ornaments for our tree. You'll be surprised what they turn out. And no matter how beautiful or ugly they are, you're going to treasure them for a lifetime. Take care. God bless.